going on, guys? My name is Karim Jooma.
My name's Amit Shaker.
And welcome to another episode of Redline Auto Show. So the reason for this video, if you didn't see our last video, it was about leasing. It was about telling you about leasing, whether it's good for you, how it could benefit you, whether it's not. Really, it's just a leasing info video. And in that video, we promised we'd be doing 3 different videos on 3 different vehicles. This is the first vehicle. It's a 2018 Dodge Challenger SXT.
Yeah, guys. So, if you haven't seen that video, I suggest you see that video before before you see this. There's a lot of relevance. So, just check that out, and we do walk around on this 2018 Dodge Challenger.
And we'll show you all the options of leasing, what the car has to offer, and why it could benefit you. So let's do this. So guys, today I'm excited to present to you the 2018 Dodge Challenger SXT. It's really the only muscle car left on the road besides the Charger. These are awesome vehicles and really known for what they are, muscle cars, right? So what makes it and gives it the aggressive look is this nice front lip in the bottom over here with your nice aggressive fog lights, coming over here with your quad headlamps and that 2-split grille that says Challenger over here. There's nothing like it. No manufacturer has made one. Going on the hood, you have these overlays over here, then your hood scoops that are functional.
Alright guys, let me tell you, this one comes with the 3.6 liter variable valve timing Pentastar motor. Now this is an award-winning motor. It's won a bunch of awards right from its inception in 2012. It puts out about 300 horsepower. It is mated to a 8-speed transmission. This is from ZF, fantastic again, dual clutch, very smooth shifting, and amazing gas mileage too, guys. I mean, it gives you about 23 to 25 miles to a gallon. Alright guys, so this SXT comes with the blacktop package. So what it does is it gives you these blacked out rims. They are 20-inch rims with the Firestone tires. It's fantastic looking. I mean, it looks aggressive, just like a muscle car should. This blacktop package, of course, also adds the spoiler at the back, so you know it doesn't look like a base model. It is an SXT base model, but that blacktop package really adds value. Here you see a spoiler, of course, the iconic Challenger LED tail lamps, dual exhaust at the back. You have your Dodge badging, of course. Your backup camera is in here.
So after you see the compliments of the spoiler, what it does to the car, coming along the side of it, you see this black fuel cover that's included in the blacktop package, and these lines that are integrated within the body just make it look like one of the strongest muscle cars that's on the road today. Another nice feature this vehicle contains is when you lock the doors, it has keyless entry. So the key's in my pocket, I just open it, put my hand there, and it opens just like that. Or I can press this button on the top of the handle and it locks the car. So on the key fob here, you have the option to unlock the car, lock it, panic button, and to open the trunk. You just have to click it twice, and the trunk is open. You just put your hand there, and look at all that space you have available in the Challenger. It's fantastic. I think I could fall asleep in it.
Alright guys, so now that we've entered the vehicle, like Karim showed us, we could get in without actually using the key. It's also keyless and enter and go. So as long as you have the key fob in your pocket, just leave it here, press the brake, press the start button, start it up, and you know, you're good to go. So basically, you could have the key in your the key fob in your pocket or purse, and just jump in, press the button, good to go. That's really convenient. Let me also talk to you about this. This vehicle is equipped with the 7-inch Uconnect system. The Uconnect is an award-winning infotainment system, and I really like this 7-inch. It's the latest and the greatest. It's got the 4C, which is the latest software. It's divided tab-wise. So in your first tab, you have your radio, which is AM, FM, Sirius XM. Sirius XM, you get a year subscription free with the vehicle. Now the second tab, you have your media connectivity, which is basically, if you look in here in the center console, when you lift it up, you have 2 USB ports and an aux input. So that's basically where you can connect. You have a 12-volt socket. Now this 12-volt socket remains on. even if you turn off the vehicle. So if your battery was dead on your cell phone, you can leave it charging in the center console, go shopping, whatever, come back and it's charged up. Now climate controls are turned off, but if you turn it on, you have a dual zone. So you can set a temperature for the driver's side, set a temperature for the passenger side, and hit auto, and it'll do its thing to set up the temperature. Uconnect apps is like an app store where you find every feature that is customizable. You can actually drag and drop features from here just like you would on a cell phone, and customize this bottom tabs. This is something that you use frequently. Settings is where you can go and customize a number of functions of the vehicle, like language, display, units, the voice settings, safety and driving assistance. This is pretty interesting. You could customize the power steering in this vehicle, so you could do it normal, sport, or comfort. Comfort just makes it softer. Sport gives a lot more feedback. If you want the backup camera delayed, you could do that as well. Doors and locks, and you can customize all those functions. Bluetooth on the phone button, basically you can connect your phone via Bluetooth and use it to make and receive phone calls, of course, but you also can read incoming text messages, or the vehicle will read incoming text messages, and you can use it to voice to reply to the text messages. You also have your phone pick up and hang up button over here, and your voice recognition. So you can press this voice recognition button and say things like tune to a radio channel, set temperature to call a name, dial a number, so on and so forth. Over here you have your cruise control settings, and on the left hand side you have these arrows, which basically lets you customize the 7-inch TFT display. So I'll quickly walk you through those features over here. Use the arrow keys over here to go up and down. So right now it's in a digital speedometer. You got your analog speedometer and your tachometer over here. But if you scroll through, then you get into screen setup, where you could change this. On the top left it says range and the temperature. You could customize that and have it show it on, like, for example, upper left you can change it to your average miles per gallon or your current miles per gallon, so on and so forth. So those two settings are customizable. And the next is your vehicle messages. So if the vehicle's out of washer fluid, or the headlamps out, tail lamps out, that's where it'll send you a message. This is your audio information, so it's going to talk to you about, or it'll inform you what song, artist, and so on and so forth. So this is your trip information. You got trip A, trip B. Fuel economy, so this is a screen that shows everything about fuel economy. It shows your average miles per gallon, your current miles per gallon, your range. Coming back to performance pages, over here you have your 0 to 60 timer and the braking distance. So that's this is a SXT, so it's kind of limited in terms of the performance pages. Here's your vehicle information. So you got your tire pressure monitor, coolant temperature, transmission temperature, oil temperature, so on and so forth. And then you come back to the speedometer. Now, going around the interior, of course, you have a sunglasses holder over there, lights. This is where this is the microphone for the Bluetooth function. You have mirrors with lights in there on both driver and passenger. Even though this is a coupe, guys, there's plenty of room in here. As you can see, I could sit there comfortably. I'm 5'7", but you have 3 seat belts at the back, so basically accommodates 3 people, passenger and driver. So a total of 5 people could be in here. This is your cup holders. What I like about this center console is it's very, very classic, coming back from the 70s. The original Dodge Challenger had a very similar dash and the center console, and it's themed around that. Over here, you along with the soft keys on the screen, you have some hard keys. So you have your volume control over here, and tune into the radio, and you have some keys for the control of the air conditioning. So that's it. And you have a large glove compartment right there. All the Challenger themed dashboard. So what we're going to do next is we're going to talk about the the lease deal that we promise we will talk to you about, and let us explain what this car is going to cost you if you wanted to lease it. Alright guys, so this as we said is a 2018 Challenger SXT. It's got the black top and all those features that we just talked about. So an example on this lease payments or the lease deal that we have currently is, let's say the mileage allowed a year is 10,000 miles, the term is 36 months, so that's a 3-year lease. The MSRP or sticker price, manufacturer suggested retail price on this vehicle is 28,090. Now they call it money factor or program rate or lease rate. This is kind of the interest rate. If you wanted to find out what this interest rate was, all you do is multiply this by 2400, that's 2400, and that give you an interest rate. In this case is less than a percent, and they expect a 2710 down payment. The residual value is the lease end value, so this is the guaranteed future value of the vehicle. At the end of the 3-year term, if you wanted to buy this vehicle, this is how much you'll have to come up with, either with cash or payment. But since you're leasing, you can always just return it and walk away. The payment on this one is $189 a month with the down payment of $2710. Usually they expect the first payment in a lease, so the first payment and the down payment is $28.99. Now this payment does not include taxes. I left the taxes blank because people might be watching us from different states, but here in Georgia, what you do is this payment into 36 months plus the down payment. Whatever that number is, 7% of that is what the state expects you to pay. That can be divided by 36 months and added to the payment, so that'll give you your ultimate payment with the taxes. And this is a fantastic deal, guys. $189 a month for a Dodge Challenger 2018 with all the lease benefits that we have talked about. That's all it takes. So if y'all are here in Georgia, please feel free to contact us. We'll definitely put this together. Like we didn't want it to sound as though we were giving numbers on one car and showing you another. That's why I'm sitting right in the car that you will get for $189 a month and presenting these numbers to y'all. So, but if y'all are out of state and you still needed any kind of help or guidance, please feel free to call us.
So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you liked the video and you enjoyed watching it, you can hit the like button down there. You can subscribe here if you're already not subscribed. Here's the latest video. And we have 2 other videos to make for you guys of a Dodge Durango and a Jeep Compass. So if you're interested in watching those links will be in the description below. And until next time, as always, we're out.
Ciao.